All right.
Hey, everybody.
We are live.
Happy Independence Day.
Woohoo! Ooh.
Gotta get suited
Speaking
up.
of.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Now it's really Independence Day.
This is why I wanted these. Well, partly because it's Captain Marvel, but partly because it was right before July 4th, and I really, really wanted to wear these for July 4th. Aren't they fun?
They are a lot of fun. They're red and blue.
Yay. I love them.
But what IP are they?
What IP?
Yes.
They are
They're not just 4th of July glasses.
Captain Marvel. Yeah, I said that.
Did
Captain
you?
Marvel.
Okay.
I did say that.
All right, I'm
Yay.
sorry.
All right, so this is set.
I was focusing on comments.
I know. All right, so we have, though, our notes. We have our notes. Hello, hello. Why is it so low?
Test.
Hello, hello, hello.
Microphone
test.
is off.
Oh, there we go. And where's your mic?
You would think we would do all this right before we started recording, but we didn't.
That's okay. We didn't.
Test.
Happy 4th of July, woohoo! And if you're watching from another country, welcome. It's not. That's why we're dressed like this, though. Because we're crazy Americans. Right?
Well, that's not why I'm dressed like this.
No? This is your everyday wear?
This is my Thursday wear. This is what I just do on Thursdays.
I love it.
Me too.
Yay.
Too. So we're gonna talk
Okay.
some a little bit of everything today.
Yeah. Oh, did you want me to put the comments down here?
Oh,
and in
yes.
fact. Oh. There we go.
Now we
All
can
right,
see.
we'll do that, and we will. How do I do this so we can see the comments? And.
So we're gonna be
chat.
talking a little bit about Galaxy's Edge later on. We're gonna be talking about the little Mermaid casting and a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
in just a few moments.
Live chat. Okay, and in fact, if you're here, if you could type something. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Happy
Dan
4th,
says
Dan.
Happy 4th of July.
Excellent. Welcome.
Happy 4th of July to you.
Yes.
Now, how come we never thought about doing this earlier? Putting
Doing
the,
what?
the
We
comments
did this
down.
last time.
Well, I mean, yeah, leading up to this.
I don't know, but we did it last time, so.
I know, this is great.
Yeah. So you
Hey.
can see them? You good?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What icon is that? Oh,
Oh, whoa. I
Blut
don't
Nord.
know. Thank you for post. Oh, no. Okay, it won't
All right,
let
well,
me-
Dan and Blut Nord.
Oh, there we go. Cool.
Look at this.
We can see your comments,
we're-
you guys. We set
normally
it up.
We're recording on our iPhone right there.
Right.
And the
it's
comments are
small.
like a 2-point font.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
And now they're over here on a big computer.
Yeah, so now we can see them much better. And we can say hi to you. And yes, okay. I got my Captain Marvel wear. You've got your Uncle Sam. And I think we're ready to go. We ready?
Now I need a goatee.
No, please no. No goatees for you.
Hey,
Hello.
Sabrina's Disney Fun. Hello to you.
I am pressing record
Thank
so
you
that we
for-
can
Yes.
go ahead.
Thank you for sharing your 4th of July with us.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, I guess a lot of people are off. They're not like in their normal routine. So
Oh, that's
but
right.
thank
Most people
you.
are off.
Mhm. Oh yes, of course.
Okay.
Hey,
good.
hey.
Bella and the
Bella.
rest.
Wow, thank you guys for joining us. These are all new people. Thank you for chiming in and saying hello. And now we're going to record our episode. So
Let's
this
do
is
it.
our wraparound episode. So here we go. This is what you can look forward to on episode 253 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! Ever wonder what brought the locals to Black Spire Outpost at Galaxy's Edge? Or have you ever wondered what would happen if you were locked inside of a C-3PO costume and had to pee? Well, if you said yes to both of those, then you've come to the right place, and we want to welcome you to Skywalking Through Neverland. We are your podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. I am Richard Wolosky, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah.
Hey, hey, Skywalkers! Happy 4th of July! If you're from America, and if not, happy July
Thursday.
4th! Yay! But we're wearing our red, white, and blue right now. In fact, I'm wearing my Captain Marvel diff sunglasses. Richard, you're wearing an Uncle Sam outfit. And if you're watching live on YouTube right now, well, you get the full effect.
Hi, SkyTubers.
But right now, we want to give you all a big Wookiee hug. To our family of Skywalkers, if you are listening or watching right now, you are a Skywalker and you are family. And we want to thank you so much for listening to the show every single week.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on this Independence Day, July 4th, 2019. So, Minnie, how big was our earthquake today?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
No. Yeah, we had an earthquake, a July 4th earthquake, and it felt like, and I was sitting in a chair outside, and it felt for about 2 minutes like it was a very slow rock, like I was on a cruise ship. You know how a cruise ship is pretty big, so you can barely feel the waves? But that's what it felt like, but the ground was like the cruise ship, which was kind of weird.
Yeah, I was in my office making notes, and I saw the swinging TIE fighter swing.
Oh.
A TIE fighter popcorn bucket from Disneyland, and I'm thinking, why is that TIE fighter moving?
Yeah.
Is this room haunted, or are we having another earthquake? See, by the time you've been living here for 20, 25 years, earthquakes, yeah, you work right through it. No biggie.
Hopefully, yes, hopefully.
Yes. However, this did start 2 hours north of us in Bakersfield, and by the time it got to us, it was a small aftershock, but I did hear there was some destruction way up there, so we shouldn't take it that lightly.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry for all of you in Bakersfield, you guys. I hope you guys are doing okay. And yeah.
Yeah. Now on our YouTubers,
Yes.
they're saying felt it here in Pedro.
Oh,
Pedro.
San Pedro, perhaps?
Would that be San Pedro, which is about 15 minutes west of us?
Yeah. Hope but 2 is okay, said Bella. Well, okay, so a lot of rides were shut down at Disneyland just because so they can do the inspection. So they want to make the safety inspection. So they had to shut some
Our friend
rides
Eric
down.
Walker is there right now, and I asked him if anything's been shut down. He hasn't noticed anything as of yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a notice on Twitter what rides were shut down.
Okay.
So there are rides that are shut down. They're doing safety inspection, which better be safe than sorry. So good on you, Disneyland.
Yeah, good for you.
Okay, well, Minnie Mouse never told us what time it was.
Okay, Minnie, what time is it?
It's 12:38. Good afternoon.
Oh, it's an hour past 11:38.
Oh,
we missed our kissing time.
Oh. I guess we can't kiss right
To
now.
wait another 11 hours to kiss again.
We can only kiss in front of the Millennium Falcon, or in the Millennium Falcon, or
And
at 11:38.
yes.
Oh!
Oh, our YouTube camera just
I'm
went
sorry,
down.
YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Hold on.
Did the battery run out?
Hold on.
Hold on.
No, it shouldn't have. I just charged it. Hold on. It needs to reconnect.
I think
Get ready to eat.
The YouTube gimbal camera just felt the aftershock of the earthquake.
Yeah. There's our own special earthquake
Yeah.
right there.
This thing's on a delayed reaction.
Yeah.
like,
Whoa.
like an hour and a half.
All right, I hope it doesn't do that again, but if it
No.
does, well.
All right.
I have to get ready to eat. Okay. Thanks, Sabrina. Thanks for joining us.
Are you reading more YouTube comments?
Yeah. And Watchful has joined us.
Oh, Sabrina's Disney Fun said, we met while in line at Star Wars Galaxy's
Yay!
Edge.
Wow.
Oh, which line? Where do we meet?
I think right while we were waiting to enter, are you the little girl? Yeah, I think that's her channel. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel too. And you guys met Zootopia people, and I saw that video and it was fun.
Yes, we did, she writes, when we were getting ready to enter. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to hear from you once again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where are we now? This episode of Skywalking Through Neverland is proudly sponsored by Small World Vacations. They are a diamond-level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to Galaxy's Edge on either coast. And best of all, their service is free of charge. So head to smallworldvacations.com for a no-obligation price quote and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Yay. Jeff Long just tuned in on
Nice.
YouTube. Happy 4th, he says. You guys look awesome today. Thank you very much. Oh, and Sabrina's Disney Fun says, I'm the dad.
Nice.
All right.
Welcome.
We're all clear on that now. All right, now let's say what's coming up on this episode because we're going to be speaking with Mickey Herman. And she is one of the very, 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 very few females who worked in production on Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and the Star Wars Holiday Special.
What?
And we've been waiting to talk to her for a long, long time, and now we finally have her. And she told us stories that I've never heard before. This is the best thing about talking to people who were actually there, because they were actually there.
Yeah.
And they can give us firsthand experiences. And I cannot wait for everyone to hear these stories.
And not surprisingly on this episode, we have more on Galaxy's Edge.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
Did
There's
you-
more stuff to report?
There's more! There's more! Did you know that each cast member at Galaxy's Edge has their own backstory? So to enhance the immersive feel, each local who is working on Galaxy's Edge has created their own story as to why they are working at Black Spire Outpost, as well as how they feel about the Resistance and the First Order occupation, and also what they know about the legend of Luke Skywalker and some other characters.
Oh, there's so much that these people know, and we got it out of them. And you're also going to be able to see a video of these locals on our new YouTube video. And
Channel.
now you're going to also YouTube. Okay.
In our new YouTube video.
What did I say? Chat. Okay.
You can say
Okay.
in.
And best of all, you're going to be able to see a video on our YouTube channel of us talking to the two locals. And they have so many stories to report. In fact, so many stories about their own stories, about scandals and legends, that we have a lot of videos coming your way.
Yeah, if you haven't been to our YouTube channel, then you've been missing out on some great stuff. We just posted a 1-month Galaxy's Edge update video that includes some merchandise, a speech made by the new female First Order lieutenant, which is awesome.
Yeah, do you know what her name is?
What?
Lieutenant. I got a selfie with her and said, "Oh, what's your name?" And she said, "Lieutenant." Okay, Lieutenant what? Beat. Lieutenant. Your name is Lieutenant? Miss Lieutenant. I think I caught her off guard.
I think this was her first day, honestly, because I haven't seen videos of her.
She was very, very good.
She was super good. She has this one line, which we'll play later because... Well, should we play it now?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we will.
Okay,
But,
let's set it up.
oh.
We're gonna play this now.
So she has this one line, and we'll play it right now. Or what?
Set it up.
Okay. So she has this one line in the show where she's
talking to the audience of Galaxy's Edge. She's up by the TIE Echelon fighter, and this is when Kylo Ren comes out, and she's telling everyone, if you are a Resistance sympathizer, we will find you. We're gonna come out now. We're going to interrogate you, and that's a very hard-handed speech that she's making. And then there's one part that sticks out, and this is it.
This is the line. Okay, perfect.
Now follow through with it.
Okay.
So that's kind of like us.
Oh, what do you mean?
So that's kind of like us. When we're at Batu, like at Galaxy's Edge, we're not there to vacation.
Oh, we're on business.
Exactly. I don't think we've been once where we're just going from place to place and not having a camera in our hand, which is, I love it. I love documenting and getting all these videos, and boy, you'll know that when you see all these videos coming your way. But that's just the way I like to experience Galaxy's Edge by
Yeah.
recording it and sharing it.
It is really fun. In fact, we were interrogated by First Order troops not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to remember. Did they choose me? No, they didn't.
No.
No one ever chooses me at Disneyland.
They called me out like 3 times.
Yeah, I got excited. Hey, are you talking to me? No, move aside.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
My goodness. And in this 1-month video update that is now on YouTube, you'll get a chance to see us enjoying the Sunrider wraps from Ronto Roasters.
The
Okay,
morning.
go ahead.
Okay. And also in this video, you'll also see us trying out the new Ronto morning wraps from Ronto Roasters. And they were really good.
Yeah, if you've had a Ronto wrap, it's the same thing, but they add eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yummy. And cheese.
All right. And a whole lot of videos of me pushing buttons. Of course, there's red lights and red buttons everywhere on Batu, so I gotta press them all.
Aww.
Now we have another video coming up where we spend the day at Galaxy's Edge with our friend Eric Walker. You know him, Mace Tuwani from the Ewok Adventure. Well, he built a lightsaber, he built a droid, and it was fun hanging out with him.
Definitely. Yeah, so that's going to be a really fun video.
And then when we talk to some of the Batu locals, we'll just drop a, hey, where's Mace Tuwani? And hey, have you seen the crashed starship from the Tuwani family? And there's Eric standing right there.
If you've seen the Ewok Adventure and what's the other show?
Ewoks, The Battle for Endor.
Ewoks Battle for Endor. Those are the made-for-TV movies back in the 80s. And yeah, he was the star. So
Yep. So hashtag Mace lives.
Also coming up on this episode, we have a trip report from Mike Sanders and his son Owen on their visit to Galaxy's Edge. Okay.
Now, before we cut into things we want to share, gotta read this comment on YouTube from the watchful and harmonious subscriber. They say Sarah as Solo
Sarah as Solo.
Okay. Sarah as Solo was awesome bounding. One more time. All right. Sarah as Solo was awesome bounding. You were wearing your Han Solo dress last time we were at Galaxy's Edge.
Indeed.
And then he writes, next time we need Richard bounding as Leia. Done and done. All right, which Leia outfit should I wear?
Meh.
So many to choose from. All right, now things we want to share.
Okay.
The videos were cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Going down. Going down.
Oh my goodness. No, no,
Going
no.
down.
Hold on. Where? Oh, it's off balance. Sorry, guys. Whee!
Bespin
Okay.
Leia. Ah.
That's my favorite Leia.
No. Bella and the rest said I should go as Bespin Leia.
My favorite.
I'm sorry.
Mine.
Bella has spoken.
Me. Why does it care? Don't do that so much.
Well, don't make me.
Okay. All right. So.
You said don't. What do you think I'm gonna do? Hoth Leia, another good one.
That is a good one.
Oh yes.
Okay. Did Wicket speak English in the?
Yeah, in the Ewok Adventure.
Really?
Yeah, but they learned from the holiday special that you can't have 2 hours of grunting and growling. So they said we can't have 2 hours of yub nubbing. So let's just have the Ewoks speak English.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It wasn't like perfect English. It was very broken English because then it would have sounded like the Ewoks cartoon series,
Right.
which was kind of odd that the Ewoks suddenly spoke English. But
Oh.
you know what? You had to.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta bend the rules to fit that particular audience.
We need to see these movies again. Because
Okay.
The last time I saw them, I was like 11 or 12, and I had just discovered these TV movies at my local Blockbuster, and I took them home. I was like, oh my gosh, new Star Wars!
We should see if we can do a commentary with Eric.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Although we should watch them first and then do the commentary, because I need to take these in.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy 4th, says Reynold.
Yay! Oh, cool!
You can watch them on YouTube.
Happy Canada Day, which was like a week ago. I think what day is Canada Day, Reynold? Let us know. Okay.
The 5th.
No. It was like a couple days. It was like a week ago or less than a week ago.
Okay.
It wasn't that far ago.
All right. Things we want to share.
Major casting news was released this week for the live-action Little Mermaid film.
And I'm gonna guess no one had a problem with it.
What?
Not a person. That's just the hunch I'm going with right now.
Okay. Well, Disney announced through a press release that actress and musical artist Halle Bailey, one half of Chloe and Halle, has been cast as Ariel, with production expected to begin on the live-action remake in early 2020.
All right, stop right there.
Okay.
Okay, Halle Berry, she's like 30 years too old to play Ariel.
Right.
Yeah, she was great in some of the X-Men movies. She played Catwoman in this. Wait, hold on. Did you say Halle Berry?
No, I didn't. I said Halle Bailey.
Yes, yes.
Like
Wha-
the
what-
Bailey
once-
Building and Loan.
Once again, she's a... Wait, what? Not the same person?
No. But that's how I remember to say Halle Bailey and not Halle Berry is from It's a Wonderful Life, the Bailey Building and Loan. Just that's how my brain works.
Okay, because when I'm reading this, I'm reading it as Halle Berry.
No. No, I know. It looks like it even here because it's the same beginning and ending letter and
Okay, so Halle Bailey,
Yes.
one half of Chloe and Halle.
yeah.
Now, what is that?
So I don't know what that is. It's a singing duo, I'm assuming,
Okay.
because she needs to be a good singer. She's a musical artist, so
Yeah.
she's a good singer,
Right.
which is great because that's what we need
Now-
for Little Mermaid.
Right. Now, with all kidding aside,
Okay,
looking at her picture, she is the perfect Ariel.
I agree.
She has got the perfect Ariel.
Like the wide eyes.
They're very, very cherubic, very innocent looking.
Mhm.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any problem with this whatsoever.
No, and I think as you know these new Disney live action remakes are very much their own films. Yes, they're remakes, but they're updating and they're bringing these stories to today's 2019 audience.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah, exactly.
But go back a step here.
Okay.
Is it a remake or it's not a it could be a reboot, but I'm going to say it's a reimagining.
yeah, you know that's a better word.
Yeah, because remake is like you're remaking it using the same elements and the same.
Well, there
yeah,
are some of the similar elements. I mean, we're going to have a lot of the same music,
right.
but we're also going to have new songs. So original songs from the Disney animated classic, which of course were written by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, will be reprised in the new film, but additional songs will be composed by Alan Menken and Hamilton's Lin-Manuel Miranda will be writing the lyrics for them.
One time.
Okay.
With Hamilton's.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton will be writing the lyrics for the new songs. So there will be some new songs, which I think they did very well in a lot of these other remakes with Alan Menken attached, including Beauty and the Beast. It had no fewer than 5 new songs that fleshed out the story, like Belle's mom. Belle got a mom. So maybe Little Mermaid, maybe she'll get a mom.
Yeah, but you know what will happen to her in the first 5 minutes of the movie?
What?
She'll be killed.
She'll be dying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All right,
and all
now-
her sisters and stuff. I don't know if she'll have that many sisters. Like, who knows? Maybe they'll flesh out a sister for her, and they'll have like a fun sister relationship or something. I don't know.
But would they? You know what?
Could be.
I'm going to call this a reimagining, so
Okay.
they could do that. But as we always ask, is this necessary?
Yeah.
Just like we asked with Aladdin, is it necessary? And our conclusion was yes. The new live action Aladdin, which came out a few weeks ago, yes, that was necessary because it really rounded out and updated Jasmine.
And
So-
gave Jasmine another a friend.
And a purpose.
Yes.
Now, how could they update Little Mermaid?
Well, like I said, they could add another.
Right. But for a 2019 audience, how could they make it more current, more relevant?
Okay. Well, it's being directed by Rob Marshall. Sorry, I'm just trying to think.
Now, it's been a while since I've seen Little Mermaid.
Okay.
So what
Ooh.
happened in the very end? Did she need a man to save her?
Oh. Well, yes, her dad
Oh, there you go.
was able to.
there you have it. All right.
Yes. So the whole story was about Ariel finding her prince and getting him to love her, to
Oh,
fall in love with her.
there's your answer right there.
Right. And then at the end, spoiler alert, but you know, come on, 89. At the end, so King Triton, you know, she didn't get her legs, you know, she remained a mermaid, and she was longingly looking at Eric, and then on the ship, and her father reaches out with his trident and gives her legs and says, "Go on, do your thing, my daughter." And she's like, "Oh, yay." And then they get married, her and Eric. And they sail off into the sunset under a rainbow.
Okay.
And hence, I needed a prince in my life, like you. No, I don't know. But, so I bet they update that story, like she's gonna be the next Queen Triton, or who knows, you know.
Right.
You know,
right.
like Sultan, like Jasmine was gonna be in line for Sultan now. So they could do something like that.
Right, she could be the queen, and she could say to Eric, "Hey, if you want to stay, no problem. You can if you want, but really, don't really need you."
Mm.
They won't go that direction, but I'm just saying something where she doesn't really need Prince Eric in her life to live
Right.
a very, very fruitful and well-rounded existence.
So I bet her I wish, I want, because every musical starts with that I want song. I bet she's gonna want not just the prince, but she's gonna want something more than that, than just the prince.
Well, she could start off with that, but in the end, it could be the arc.
Yeah, the journey.
Right, where she wants it, but wants and needs in films are two totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
So what she needs, let's just go with self-confidence. That I don't need a prince,
Right.
but yet she can survive with or without him.
So her main I want song is part of your world. I want to be where the people are. I want to be part of your world. Maybe it becomes I want to make my own world. I want to, make a world that I see, that I can live in. Something like that.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. So I think if they update it like that, I can absolutely see that happening.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you were saying before that this film is being directed by Rob Marshall, who recently directed Mary Poppins Returns.
Yes. He also directed Into the Woods, fantastic musical, and Chicago. So he's got a fantastic record of musicals under his belt.
Yeah, we just won't mention that Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Oh, did he direct? Well, that wasn't a musical.
Okay, shh.
See?
Let's move on.
It's musicals he's good at.
All right. Now, going back to the press report, it says that reports suggest Melissa McCarthy is in talks to play Ursula.
Whoa.
It's not confirmed,
Right.
but those are just the reports.
Okay, so can she sing? Because Ursula has a, scene munching song.
Yeah.
She
You know what?
needs to, bust this out.
With auto-tuning, anyone can sing. I can sing with auto-tuning, and that's saying something.
Well, and also, someone else could be the singer. I mean, that's happened.
Right, but I don't think they would go that
No.
direction.
I don't think so either.
So I think they can train her enough to sing a couple of songs.
That seems fun, though. I mean, what do you think about that?
I like that. I love Melissa McCarthy. I think she's hilarious. I think she could really chew up this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm on board with that. Hope that happens.
Okay.
Now, there's also another Little Mermaid film in the works. What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Universal and Working Title, they're both developing. They are developing a live action adaptation of The Little Mermaid with Chloe Mortzel playing
Mortez?
with Chloe Mortez playing Ariel.
So who's
Since
Chloe Mortez?
she was in Dark Shadows, she's in Kick-Ass,
Is she the little girl in
Yes,
Kick-Ass?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Which she's obviously grown up now.
and since Little Mermaid is it's public domain,
Exactly.
so anyone can do it.
Mhm.
So I gotta give Universal and Working Title, which is a production company, props, because if they can release this the same time,
Oh,
yeah, that seems like it's bordering on desperation for Universal.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the end of the '90s all over again when we had the Armageddon movie coming out next to the other big, Armageddon-like movie, and then you had
You had
the two
Volcano,
type-
you had
the type-
Dante's Peak.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Those movies. The disaster movies came out like 2 at a time.
Yeah, but I can see a lot of people walking out of Universal's Little Mermaid going, "Seriously, Disney? Oh, that wasn't Disney," and getting their money back, and
Exactly.
a whole storm of negativity. All right, but all right, now I'm sure we're going to be seeing more casting choices at D23 Expo next month.
Yes, I bet they announce and we get to see it live.
Yeah.
Halle Bailey.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that.
And I'm sure she'll come out singing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, that would be great.
Not a whole new world, but
Part of your world.
part of your. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have her come out singing a part of your world, which would make a whole lot of sense, and that's gonna create a huge buzzstorm of anxiety, not anxiety, of energy.
Yes. Okay, I just want to mention here, part of your world, like that song hit me. And if you think about it, it's one of those songs that's very hard to memorize because there's not a proper verse and what is that called?
Chorus?
Chorus. There's not a proper verse and chorus. It's all one like long thing. And so when I finally memorized that, I think I was like 8. I felt very accomplished. I could sing that whole song, all memorized.
Nice. Now, the Watchful and Harmonious on YouTube says The Little Mermaid 2 showed Ariel's backstory with her mom. And then he writes, the reason I know this, I have daughters. It's important that you put that part in there, but you know what? We're not here to judge.
No, not at all.
And he also writes, if The Rock can sing, then I'm sure Melissa can sing as well.
Melissa McCarthy, yes.
Yeah.
And apparently it's Chloe Moritz.
Moritz.
Is that what you said at first?
I don't know.
Okay.
Now, let's say that at D23 Expo, they're about to announce who's going to be playing Triton.
Ooh!
Who's the first name that pops in your mind?
King Triton. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Patrick Stewart. I don't know. No, not
Patrick
really.
Stewart?
No. Okay, you know what comes to mind? Who played Aquaman, but aged up?
Oh, Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
Marmo?
Yeah, him. Him, but like aged, with gray hair.
Yeah, but...
He's got the look, anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same role as Aquaman.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a whole stretch there. I'm seeing Idris Elba.
Ooh.
From Thor and everything else.
Yeah.
He's in everything, so why not insert him in this? And he's got that very, very big physique.
He usually has a shaved head, right?
It all depends, really.
Okay. I'm picturing. Okay.
Okay, so
that would be cool.
so that would be my top choice.
Okay.
The Watchful and Harmonious once again on YouTube says The Rock.
Oh. Isn't he already
And everything else?
Maui?
Yes,
But,
Maui.
Yeah. Maui. He's
Okay.
Maui.
I think
that would be.
I think
Actually, that would be cool.
I think that would take us out of the movie if it was The Rock.
It might.
Yeah, whereas Idris Elba, he always dissolves into the roles.
Mhm.
Now,
Okay.
let's say they're going to announce Prince Eric. Who do you see as Prince Eric?
Oh my. Wow.
And once again, the Watchful and Harmonious on YouTube says The Rock.
No,
No.
he doesn't.
Oh, that was for the last. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think for Prince Eric? I'm gonna go with Chris Pine.
That's your answer for everything.
Well, he's already been in Rob Marshall movies as the Prince
That's very true.
in Into the Woods.
Okay, there's only one answer here.
Okay.
Eric B. Jordan. Mic drop.
Eric or Michael?
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah, mic drop on that one. He was Eric Killmonger
Wow.
and Black Panther.
Right. No, he's definitely got the look. Like he's very much.
Yeah, once again, he's already in the Disney family.
Yeah.
And he's the hot thing right now.
I
So,
could definitely see that working.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now they're going to announce who the voice of Sebastian is going to be. Sarah, who do you think of?
Sebastian is usually. Well, traditionally, he's someone with that Jamaican accent. Do we know any?
Eddie Grant.
Who?
I'm gonna rock on to Electric Avenue.
Okay, I'm gonna say that.
This is why I don't sing.
Who do you think?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That's
a
a good one.
Yeah, he's gonna be in there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and
I
he
think-
would rock it out, And what if they even change Sebastian up so he's not Jamaican, but he's got like the whole hip hop thing that Lin-Manuel adds
See,
to his...
well, there's the reimagining right there.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, now they're going to announce the voice of Flounder is.
Oh, boy. You've already thought this out really well.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
So hurry up.
So go. Okay, voice of Flounder is like a little kid's voice. Do we know a little kid who would be good?
Well, that doesn't really matter.
No, I
in
guess not.
voiceovers.
What do you think?
I'm going to say James Arnold Taylor.
Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, he would make
He
a great
is the
voice.
master of voices, and he plays Johnny Storm,
Yep.
a little kid. I would love to see him in this.
Who plays Bart Simpson? Oh, you usually have these
I
on the
know.
tip of your tongue. Oh my gosh. I'm very surprised at you.
Nancy Cartwright.
Yeah. Although I think that would take you out of it.
Well, you know what? She's now in the Disney family since the Simpsons are now Disney.
Indeed.
So you know what? You know what? I wouldn't be, or maybe Yardley Smith, who plays Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
Maybe she would be
Flounder.
Hmm.
That would be fun.
Yeah. So many choices. All right, Scuttle. Who do you see as Scuttle?
Okay.
You know what? Define Scuttle's voice.
So Scuttle was originally played by Buddy Hackett.
Buddy Hackett from
Buddy
Herbie
Hackett.
the Love Bug.
Yeah, so it's very kooky, very, very. What is that called when something is very defined?
Matter of factly.
No, it's
Whimsical.
very kooky, like
Kooky, askewed.
like funky,
Okay, all right.
like different.
All right, just think of Buddy Hackett.
Oh,
and that
oh!
comes right.
Okay,
that voice is right there.
Who's Bing Bong?
Oh, Richard Kind.
Richard Kind.
Oh,
Richard
okay.
Kind would be fun.
All right. I can
But
see
will they
that.
have a Flounder and a Scuttle? Because those are very, very much animated characters, and it might be hard to make them with actual voices, and they might do something more along the lines of what they did with Aladdin, where they brought down the voices.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah,
That
it would
horrible.
be. I mean, they do have the ability to make animals talk. I mean, Lion King's coming up.
Yeah, look at Jungle Book.
Yeah, that too. So it can happen, but if they were to take away some roles and maybe add human roles instead, like say Ariel's sister instead of a Flounder or a Scuttle, I could see that happening.
Stop.
I'm just saying it could happen.
Yeah, but you look at Sebastian and Flounder and Scuttle. What's the first thing Disney execs are gonna think of? Merchandising.
Well, that's true. And Sebastian is amazing. Like, they need to keep Sebastian, if anything.
Right. All right. For Scuttle, I'm thinking Alan Tudyk.
Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, he's been in like every Disney film.
Exactly. From Rogue One.
Yeah.
To Wreck-It Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
And
Frozen.
And Frozen.
He was Wesel, right?
Yeah.
Something Wesel in Frozen, and he was Mr. Weasel in Zootopia.
So I want to see Alan Tudyk in there somewhere.
Yeah, that'd
All right.
be cool.
Now let's just say that for some reason Melissa McCarthy, she had 15 films already on her plate.
Yes.
As she always does.
For Ursula, you're saying.
For Ursula, yeah.
Okay.
And she can't play Ursula. Who else do you see?
Rob Marshall.
Okay.
Okay, Rob Marshall is doing this, right? And in Chicago, who was the diva woman?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
No.
Oh.
Madam what's
Queen
her name?
Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Oh,
that's my pick. I think she would be amazing.
That is very good.
Yeah.
Just erase my
Well, what do
my
you
idea.
think?
I was gonna say Rebel Wilson. She might be a little bit too young.
Okay.
But I could
She could work it,
I could
though.
also see Emily Blunt. Going from Mary Poppins to Ursula, that would be an amazing career trajectory.
It would be. But yeah, no, I gotta say Queen Latifah. Like, she'd kill it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
And she has she's worked with Rob Marshall, so I bet he's plugging for her anyway.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, Skywalker, so what do you think of those choices? And we want to hear your choices, so go ahead and tweet at us.
At SkywalkingPod. Or post in the comments below. Or also, you can, or post in the comments below.
All right, with that, let's now talk with Mickey Herman, who, among other Star Wars production responsibilities, she was also the executive producer. So, all right, now, let's talk with our guest, Mickey Herman, who, among other Star Wars production responsibilities, she was the executive producer on Ewoks and Droids. On the Ewoks Droids Adventure Hour.
Is it Ewoks Androids Adventure Hour?
Ewoks Droids.
Just say one more.
One more time. All right, now, Sarah, let's bring on our guest, Mickey Herman, who, among other Star Wars production responsibilities, she was also the executive producer on the Ewoks and Droids Adventure Hour.
Nice. Perfect. And we recorded that discussion yesterday. So that'll come out on our episode 253, folks.
Yeah, let's say Monday.
Monday? Okay, that sounds good.
Very doable.
Definitely.
Shout
Okay,
outs.
shout outs. Here we go.
Shout outs.
Our Skywalking Through Neverland Tea public shirts are making their way around the world. I was on our Facebook page the other day and noticed that someone had posted to it, Christian Grundner. Oh no! Another earthquake, you guys!
Okay, good. Sorry.
Hold on, gotta reconnect.
See, that's what our earthquake just felt like.
Woo, there we go. Oh, okay.
All right, so let's start again.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Do I need to sing again? Shout outs.
No, please.
Shout outs. Oh, that is so
You
mean.
asked for that.
Come on. All right, go ahead.
All right. Our Skywalking Through Neverland shirts, which are available on TeePublic, well, they're making their way around the world. Christian Grundner posted a Skywalker selfie to our Skywalking Through Neverland Facebook page, and he was wearing the Mickey Ears Firebird shirt that we have, and he posted, "Waiting for the brand new Lion King show in my trusty Skywalking Through Neverland shirt at Disneyland Paris."
Awesome.
I know! That was totally cool. So thank you, Christian, and thank you for sharing that. We love those posts. And please, Christian, I don't know if you're part of our Facebook group yet, but make sure you check that out. Search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland group so you can post that in there and you'll get a lot more comments. All right. Also, our Skywalking Through Neverland Facebook group is really awesome. And Jess Waltz, she posted a heartfelt note in that group last week. And I have paraphrased some of it here. So this is what she says. "I want to thank Richard and Sarah for the truly amazing family they have created. It is a family. It just lifts my heart seeing everyone's posts and interacting with everyone. I've never seen anything in this group that makes my heart hurt. I feel like part of the family. Thank you to every single Skywalker here. You guys keep me going and remind me of all the best parts of being a fan. I love you guys and all that you do."
Aww.
Isn't that great? And you should see like the comments below that, like, oh, it was like a love fest. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's always rewarding when we read those kind of posts, because when you work pretty much around the clock on these videos and the shows, and just seeing how it affects people, that, you know, I'm gonna take a selfish moment right now and go, oh, thank you. It really lifts up my day when I see that. And if you want to work that 25th hour of the day, it's like, you know what? I'm there.
We will.
I'm right there.
And also, I want to thank Jess for thanking all the Skywalkers that make that group so amazing. Like, it's not us. I mean, it's everyone there. It's great.
Yeah, so thank you. And another big Wookiee hug to you. All right, Sarah, we got some comments on our YouTube videos, too.
Yeah, our latest video release is the Galaxy's Edge 30-day update. And we got a comment on there from Waffle Man Gaming. You gotta love YouTube user names. I love them.
Don't even read his comment. Just it's just fun just to say Waffle Man Gaming.
I know. And Waffle Man Gaming says, "Love watching your vids. So entertaining and informative." So thank you, Waffle Man Gaming.
So thank you, everyone. Much appreciated, and I can't say that enough. Roll out. Alrighty.
Also, just want to say it gives us a little thrill each time we see a comment pop up on our YouTube videos or we get another subscriber, because we're so close to 4,000 now.
Yeah. And we don't take any of this for granted.
No, and
Not
we
whatsoever.
read all the comments too. So
Yes.
yeah, we just love that. So if you guys feel like commenting, please comment, give our video a like so that YouTube knows, hey, let's share this video with everyone else. And it's just so exciting.
So yeah, like you said, we're only a few away from 3,900 subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
So let's make that 4,000 by the middle of July.
Let's do it.
I think
July
we can do that.
15th.
Come on, people, please help us. You're our only hope.
Okay, perfect. Wow, our Little Mermaid discussion got pretty long, but I liked that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I'm glad.
I loved that, yeah.
Yay. Okay, here we go.
Now, let's meet the people in the Black Spire Outpost neighborhood. We went around and talked with lots of the cast members and we got to know them a little bit. And when you visit Galaxy's Edge, we suggest that you do this as well because they love telling their stories and they put a lot of work into their backstories. And we got our microphones and we went from person to person and asked them a whole lot of questions like, who are you? How did you get to Batuu? And just so many fun questions and topics that we need to break this up into so many different videos because there's so many different themes to go with. But right now, let's meet the locals of Batuu and get a chance to know them.
Perfect.
First up, let's talk with Steven.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? This is gonna... Alright, I have to get off of this right now.
Oh.
I have to get off.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna listen. So I'm not sure if the YouTubers can hear it,
All right,
but
I'll turn it up.
they're very short.
We're meeting all the Batuu locals.
Yeah!
Now, are you a Batuuian or a Batuuan?
I'm a Batuuan.
You guys
Batuuan.
hear that?
Yes.
Is there such thing as a Batuuian, or did I just make that up?
I think you just made that one up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll move past that since I was wrong. Can you tell us how you got here to Batuu?
Born here.
You're born here.
Yeah, we take the transport in from where we're from, different parts of the planet. I come from a place called Galma. Yeah.
Where in the galaxy is Golma?
Galma's just on this planet. It's just,
Oh, okay.
Black Spire Outpost is the only place to come for work.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're pretty close to each other.
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
So from talking to Steven and other cast members coming up, we learned that there's cities outside of Black Spire Outpost, like Galma.
But they're still on the planet of Batuu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Galma, Pika, and
And
there's one oth-
Sarabot.
Sarabot, okay, yeah.
And they all come into Black Spire to work. And before talking to these people, I did not know that.
No, yeah, super cool. All right, so let's hear now.
Let's okay, now let's talk to Kelly. Kelly, she's a riot.
So I've lived on Batuu my entire life, but here at Black Spire Outpost, we are actually standing right next to the Black Spire here. That is what our outpost community is named after. And these spires used to be big tall trees. So centuries, millions of years ago, they used to be big tall trees, super high in the sky. And then there was some cataclysmic event before we had any humans or any other wildlife or like creatures on planet that just completely raised and leveled everything. And after time has passed, they have now petrified. And so these are our spires. This is the Black Spire, though. Because we have so many around planet, this was kind of the best breeding ground for legitimate business to take place here. So we would say, hey, I'll meet you at the Black Spire, and we could do our legitimate business and then fly away safely. It's difficult to get around town and to get around the planet because all of the spires are so tall. You have to be a really good pilot to get through everything. So this just became the meeting place. So that's why Doc Rondar has literally set up shop next door, because he is like the main dealer in antiquities, is what we're going to call that, right? Old relics. If you need it, Doc will find it for you for a price. So we are here at the Black Spire Outpost.
No, new intro. All right, now let's talk with Kelly, who gives us some background on the Black Spire.
Okay, so if we had never talked with Kelly, we wouldn't know about the Black Spire and why certain things are where they are. There's like so much story to this place.
And it's right next to Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. It's the only petrified spire that is really blackened.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Although there is a dark one by Oga's Cantina, but this one is darker.
Yeah, this is like a charcoal black. And on an upcoming YouTube video, we're gonna learn that there's more legend behind this Black Spire and why it looks so dark and blackened.
But we're not going to tell you here.
Not right now.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Not right now.
See
All
what
right.
I did there?
Yes, I did. Yeah, you're cross-promoting. All right, now we're going to talk to Brooke. And I believe Brooke was the very first girl we had talked to.
Yeah.
We shoved the camera in her face and said, okay, talk.
We were eating at Docking Bay 7 and she was cleaning up and we were
Yeah.
like, we need to talk to you.
Yeah, and here she tells us about some of her passions and her hobbies.
I'm from Pika, and currently in my spare time I like to repurpose droids and help recover them. And then I also collect creatures of all sorts
Oh.
that have been abandoned, so I come and adopt them. I love the little crystal foxes. They are amazing. I love
Oh, so
them.
have you been to crate, or did someone bring one back for you?
Someone has brought them in. We've got a lot of people coming in and bringing all sorts of different things.
Do you have a hoojib?
And I don't. I've never heard of that.
Now, if she's talking about collecting creatures and training them, and you know I got to bring up hoojibs.
Absolutely. Make Hoojibs canon.
But she had a story that we hadn't heard from anyone else about adopting pets and creatures.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. So everyone you talk to will have a bend to their story, which they all should, because everyone comes from a different background.
Yeah, and I think cast members were told to kind of make their story part of the Batu citizens' story.
Right.
Just so it's easier to remember and things like that.
Right, and plus it's much more personal if it comes from them. Like coming up next, we talk to Thomas, who his character relates a lot with his own story, and yeah, kind of heart-wrenching here.
Thomas. All right, Thomas, tell us all about yourself.
Well, I was born to a family of 5 on Mandalore.
Are you Mandalorian?
I wouldn't say so. I'd say more, it was a trip, and I was coincidentally born there.
Oh, okay.
So, as a young child, I was brought over here to Batu. I'm from Gama, originally. And me and my brother always had this dream of traveling to Black Spire Outpost. However, right before that, my family was killed
Oh no.
by
Your
a group
brother
of by a
too?
group of scrappers. No, my brother not
Okay.
at that time.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
How? Why?
Well, it's just a group of scrappers looking for some scrap, and that's the way things roll here on Batu.
When you say they're scrappers, like they like to fight? Or
No,
looking for scrap
scrappers
metal?
looks like scrap metal.
Oh, okay.
See, in Galma, it's more of a criminal-based scoundrel, if you will.
Oh, wow.
And
Do you know
so,
who did it?
I don't know exactly, but I have an idea.
Are you looking for them?
You could say that.
Okay.
So my brother and I, we started our journey here to Black Spire Outpost, and if you guys have been over by Savi's,
Yes.
there is a promise tree, or a
Like a
wish
wishing tree, right?
Wishing tree, correct.
We've heard of this. Can you tell us
So
more?
there's a wishing tree. You put your wish on a ribbon, tie it to a branch, and when that falls out, your wish comes true. So, my brother, unfortunately, we were caught by more scrappers on the way here,
Oh no.
and he did not make it through.
Oh.
He gave his life so that I could get here to Black Spire Outpost and be a guide to you wonderful off-worlders. So I like to honor his wishing tree by me being here.
So that part of the story was interconnected with his life, that he did lose a brother.
Yeah.
So that was really saddening.
Really heartfelt. And he mentions here the wishing tree.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering where that is, it's in the Savi's workshop courtyard. And that Legends video that we're going to post will tell all about that wishing tree. And we spoke with even another Batu citizen who had a lot to say about that. We won't hear from her here, but wait for that YouTube video.
And Savi, he's the one who he's got the scrapyard, aka he builds lightsabers. So Savi's workshop. And it all depends where you're coming from. Is it Savi? Is it Savi? Could be either one.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Han and Han.
Yeah,
Anything in the
yeah.
Star Wars universe, Leia, Leah. Come on.
And this wishing tree is something that you might just pass right by, not even really notice. But once you do see it, it's right there, and it's got all these orange and blue ribbons on it. And that's when Batu citizens and the locals will tie something to it, and when it disintegrates, your wish comes true.
And the wishing tree shows up in some upcoming novels. For Galaxy's Edge, which is super cool. So everything's interconnected. It's amazing.
All right, now let's hear from Chanel.
My name is Chanel. I live over in Pica. I've lived here my entire life. My whole family are actually mechanics, so it just ran in my blood to be a mechanic as well. I heard that there is illegal pod racing going on over in Galma, so I am building my own pod so that I may earn some extra credits.
Pod racing.
Pod racing.
Pod racing.
I'm surprised she told us that because she said it was illegal to be pod racing, and yet she's like, and I'm building a pod racer. It's like, shh.
She's young. She's like, just throws it all out there.
I suppose, but man, there was some first order troopers who were wandering nearby. They could have overheard her.
I'm just so happy that there are so many episode 1 and prequel nods in Galaxy's Edge. Like at Ronto Roasters, what roasts the Rontos is a pod racing engine.
Okay, the first day in Galaxy's Edge, yes, I teared up when I saw the Falcon, but then I saw that pod race engine and I teared up too. Because I was like, oh my god, it's live in person. This is how big it is. So a pod racer must be this big. Like in my head, I was like going nuts.
And she's the only one we spoke to who had a prequel nod to her story.
Indeed.
And the fact that she's building a pod racer, maybe we can do a follow-up on her later on.
Yeah.
Saying, how's that pod coming?
She also was a lot younger than a lot of the other
Yeah, she was like 19 at
citizens.
best.
Yeah, that we had talked to. So it makes sense that she would be a prequel fan.
Oh, very, very true. All right, Skywalker, so...
I'm sorry. So let's just plug that video one more time. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, Skywalker, so if you want to hear and see so much more, tune into our... Tune in, what the heck? All right, Skywalkers, well, if you want to hear more stories, more in-depth stories, and if you want to see these Galaxy's Edge Black Spire Post locals, well, watch our YouTube video. Go over there to our YouTube channel, Skywalking Through Neverland. You can catch that one, and so many things we have there on Galaxy's Edge. Merchandising, a Galaxy's Edge 101. If you've never been there, you want to know what it's all about, the backstory of Black Spire Outpost, it's right there, and how long it's come within that first month.
Yes, and I have a whole Galaxy's Edge playlist there. So if you just click on that playlist, you can kind of scroll through and see what videos you want to watch.
Enjoy Rising Moons.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. Okay, here we go.
And you know what? If there's anything that you want to see, Skywalkers, any angle on Galaxy's Edge, let us know. We're always there.
Yes.
We've been there 8 times already.
we plan to go back. We got the pass that allows us only block out days in Christmas. So
let us know
good.
what you want to see there. After the Batu Locals video, we're going to do one on the scandals and legends of Black Spire Outpost. And there's so many great stories around the Black Spire and around Olga's Cantina, the Wishing Tree. But what do you want to see? Let us know.
Perfect.
Where?
You can comment on this video, or you can let us know. You can send an email to share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com, or just find us on social media at skywalkingpod.
Should we also do a separate post asking people?
Yeah, we can do a post in our Facebook group.
Okay, yeah. We want to hear from you. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Please, let us know.
Wherever you comment, you can find us. Well, that wraps up episode 253 of
Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to give a huge thanks to Mickey Herman for coming on and sharing all of her great stories. And being locked inside of a C-3PO costume is not as fun as it sounds.
No.
And we want to thank all the Batu locals who spend time with us and sharing their own stories.
We'd also like to thank all of you Skywalkers for listening. And we'd also like to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations. Are you thinking of a trip to Galaxy's Edge now? So you can talk with the Batu locals yourself? Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you. Earthquake!
Sorry, another earthquake. Sorry, YouTubers.
4th of July earthquake!
Sorry, YouTubers.
Oh my goodness. Well, we only have a few more minutes left.
Wrap it up.
As a reminder, we have a ton of content on our YouTube channel with more coming. Look for the new Tale of the Lion King show and the new Inside Out Emotional Whirl attraction from DCA. We're going to do a DCA day, and both will be upcoming in July. We are also headed to San Diego Comic-Con, and we'll be checking out the Lucasfilm Pavilion on the show floor. Please check out all the rest of the shows on the Skywalking Network, including the Culture Popcast and Sabers and Spells. You can find us all at skywalkingthroughneverland.com. Want me to say that too?
Please.
Huge thank you. Okay.
And a huge thank you for everyone who is part of the Skywalking Force. If you want to become part of the Skywalking Force, If you would like more Skywalking through Neverland in your life, check out skywalkingforce.com and help support the ever-growing Skynet.
If you'd like to support us in a different way, please share the show with a friend, like this video, comment on any of our videos or our YouTube posts, or click the links to Pozu Shoes, Oppo Suits, or TeePublic on our website under the Support Us tab.
And stay tuned for Sarah's new Galaxy's Edge t-shirt coming your way. Skywalking through Galaxy's Edge. Sarah, when is that coming?
It's coming soon because I also have to make buttons because we're running out of buttons. And whenever we go to Batuu, we bring buttons with us. And if anyone recognizes us, you get a button.
And you get a button. And you get a button.
Yes. Woo! We all get buttons. So I need to make a new design so that we can give out that design and it makes more sense.
Well, do you know what Jedi.co.uk and Fantatrax get?
Jedi News?
What did I say?
Jedi.
Okay. And do you know what JediNews.co.uk and Fantatrax get?
What?
They get Skywalking Through Neverland. So if you're ever on those sites, you can find us there too. I try to find a segue.
Okay.
Doesn't always work.
No, it didn't, but that's okay. We are also at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram, and you can join our Facebook group, which you know is amazing. So search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland group and request to join and answer the questions that pop up. You can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
And please, everyone, we want to ask you to go over there to Apple Podcast and Stitcher and leave us a review. Always love to hear what you think.
Now stay tuned for lots of bloopers and other fun conversation right after these credits.
And always remember, till the spire!
And
Neverland!
well, the musical do that.
It was one of those impulses.
Aw, thanks Matt, thanks Jeff. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, lots of
Yay.
fun. Why? Because you guys are here with us.
Yes.
Hey, Jeff. Thank you,
love this.
everyone. Bye.
Bye. You know what? We're going to do another live a little later and open.
Oh.
Show that.
Yeah. Oh, check this out. So when we were at Celebration Chicago, there was one piece of merchandise that we both zoomed in on.
It was like the first thing we saw, merchandise-wise.
The one thing I really love are prop replicas made into merchandise. And I saw this. I said, Sarah, look at this. And you said, oh, we got to get that. It's like, oh, on the same page. And it's this.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But it's the Resistance MRE kit. It's basically the kit that Luke pulls out when he's on Dagobah and is looking to meet, he's looking to find Yoda and he's eating, and Yoda's like, how you get so big eating food of this kind?
And Luke pulls out like a breadstick.
Yeah.
And throws it out. So later on, we're going to be opening this. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I just love this thing.
So if you guys want to make sure to join us for that live, just make sure you subscribe to this channel. And also, once you subscribe, there's a little alarm button that comes where the subscribe button was. Hit that alarm button, and then you'll be notified whenever we go live, just so you know.
Now, it says Resistance, which is wrong. It should be Rebel.
Luke's.
But
Well.
MRE, what
Yeah,
is
what does
MR
MRE
sorry.
mean?
What
No
is
worries.
MRE. I don't know what that is. All right. Maybe by then we'll find out. All right, everyone. Gotta go.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Happy 4th. Happy Independence Day.